We're going to play a board game showdown now with a 25th Anniversary Jeopardy board game from 1990. We're going to play this board game showdown. I just got this today from eBay. I just got it, so I'm going to play this today, right now. I wanted to show you the boxes. I'll show you that it's the new Jeopardy board game from 1990. It's the 25th Anniversary Edition, so let's play. Let's move everything closer so everything can show back up better. Right there. We got 30-something. We got What's Your Sign? We got Rosie Lore. We got Potent Portables. And we got Numbers Up. I'm going with numbers, and numbers are easy. I think I will go with Numbers Up. Numbers Up. And the Numbers Up for 100. Washington had 4 of them in his government, but Bush had 14. What are cabinet members? That's correct. 14, that's $100. I think I'll go with Numbers Up for 200. What times equals in the equivalence, like 30 minus times divided by 9 equals 39. What is 0? That is correct. So that's $200. Numbers Up for 300. The show was designated as Beige 714. What is Dragnet? That is right. That's $300. I'm going to go with Numbers Up for 400. In blackjack, the magic number is 21. In Barca, it is his number. What is 8? Like an 8 ball. That's correct, so that's $400. I'm going to go with Numbers Up for $500. Her measurements are 5 1/4 minus 3 minus 4 3/4. What is Barbie? That's correct for $500. So now we finished that category. Numbers Up. I'm going to go with 30-something for 100. Jack Benny said he never grew older than this. 30. It's 39. Wrong. So you lost $100. 30-something for 200. John Kennedy can't be president until he reaches this age. What is 35? That's correct. So that's $200. 30-something for 300. The caliber of a police special. What is the 36 sirens? What's the sirens? No, it's what is a 38.38? You lost $300. I'm going to go with 30-something for 400. This conflict lasting from 1618 to 1648 was the last of the great religious wars of Europe. What is the 30-Year War? That's correct. That's $400. That's $400. I'm going to go with 30-something for 500. Robert Durant and Marilyn Carroll complained in this romantic Hitchcock thriller. What is the 39 steps? That's correct. That's $500. I'm going to go, what's your sign for 100? It's also MGM's logo. What is the lion? It's what is Leo in the line. We will take it. It's okay. We'll take the response. What's your sign for 200? It's pieces. The fish and cancer. The crab were bleached. They might get help from this water carrier. What is the whale? No, it was the Aquarius. You lost $200. I want what's your sign for 300? This March to April sign is a close relative to the Aries, the Ram. What is Capricorn into the goat? That's correct, so that's $300. I'm going to go with what's your sign for 400? It's a Ford in your future and a Bill in your past. What is Taurus? Because Ford makes a Taurus. That's correct, so that's $400. I want what's your sign for 500? Maybe Cupid took lessons from this anchor. What is Sagittarius? That's correct, so that's $500. Well, I think I'm gonna go with potent portables for 100. In Japanese wedding, the marriage is settled by a drinking guns of this. Was a party. No, it's what is shake. That cost you $100. Portables for 200. Of Asian originals, this signature by product sailed with Columbus and played a role in this sail trade. What is America? Because Columbus discovered America. No, it's what is rum. That cost you $200. I'm going to report portables for 300. Colorless and unflavorful vodka gets its name from the Russian word for this stripe. What is water? That's correct, so that's $300. I'm going to go with portables for 400. That's a daily double. How much do you want to wager? I want to wager $2,000. In 1299, the Mongols first known to drink lemonade used this to preserve sweetened lemon juice. What is alcohol? That's correct, so that's $2,000. You're doing good on this Jeopardy game. I'm going to go portables for 500. From the Low German for mouthful, it refers to many potent liquors, especially strong Holland gin. What is Schweppes? That is correct, so that's $500. So got one category left in Jeopardy, then we'll go to Double Jeopardy. Rose lore for 100. Since this is the month when roses begin blooming in most of the U.S., it applies that this month's flowers. May. April or May, because April showers, May flowers. No, it's what is June. That's wrong. You lost $100. I'm going to go with Rose lore for 200. Around 500 BC, this Chinese farmer said there were 600 roses books in the emperor's library. What is the rose lawn? No, it was contrasting. It cost you $200. Rose lore for 300. Paint companies were unable to duplicate the color of this rose named for a Chrysler car. What is a Chrysler Imperial? That is correct, so that's $300. Rose lore for 400. This French empress and her gardener collected all known of this roses for the Madison Gardens. What is Josephine? That's correct. That's $400. That's $400. So now we got the last clue on the board. Rose lore for 500. The tuber rose symbolized reconciliation between these two British royal houses. What is New York and Lancaster? That's correct, so that's $500. So now it is time for Double Jeopardy. Now it's time for Double Jeopardy. Make sure you keep scoring, because if you score, you can go to Final Jeopardy. If you don't have any money, you don't go to Final Jeopardy. That's the rules of this game. I watched this Jeopardy on TV for years. I know how it's played. So we're gonna play our next round. All the dollar values are doubled because it's Double Jeopardy. Now we're going to play Double Jeopardy. Categories, we got sing-alongs. We got the Revolutionary War. We got trios. We got art. We got TV variety. I'm going to go with TV variety for 200 because I'm a big television person. I watch a lot of TV variety for 200. Her shows, Ed and Aaron, became part of the Mama's family. Who is Carol Burnett? That's correct. That's $200. I'm going to go with TV variety for 400. She was 16 and he was 18 when they hosted their own hit show. What is The Tonight Show? No, it's Who is Donnie and Marie Osmond. So you lost $400. TV variety for 600. His oddball cast of second bananas included Bill, Dinah, Pat Harrison, Don Knotts, and Tom Purcell. Who's Steve Allen? That's correct. That is $600 you got. I want TV variety for 800. Its writers included Larry Gaba, Mel Brooks, Neil Simon, Carol Rimmer, Sam Diamond, and Molly Williams. What is the movie Ching Song? No, it's What Is Your Show or Shows that cost you $800. That cost you $800. So now I'm gonna go for the same thing for a TV variety for $1,000. When he became the first black to host a variety show, many Southern Africans would carry out. Who is Nat King Cole? That's correct. That's $1,000. You're doing good, so you're going to end up going to Final Jeopardy, I can see. Art for 200. The day of the week collided in two famous sequel paintings. What is Sunday? That's correct. Art for 400. This kind of painting that Mexican artists Aldra and Riviera are best known for. What are murals? It was murals that cost you $400. I want art for 600. Art for 600. Goers, the 3rd of May, 1808 shows a scene from Invasion of Spain by this country. What is France? That is correct. That's $600. I would like art for 800. Bossari, Venus born from the sea, is seen standing on one of these. What is a clamshell? That's correct, so that's $800. I'm going to go for art for 1,000. Art. The kind of Camadella art clown known that was a favorite Pascal subject. What is Harlequin? That's correct. That's $1,000. So now I am going to go with the Revolutionary War for 200. It took 15 hectic seconds for a revolutionary soldier to prime and load one of these. What is a gun? What is a musket? That cost you $200. I'm going to go with the Revolutionary War for 400. William Drews and Dr. Prescott also took that ride, but Longfellow poem made this man famous. What is the Papa Duke in Yokozuna, John Wayne? No, it's Paul Revere, because that was from 1801. So that cost you $400. It cost you $400. So now we'll do the next thing. Let's do the Revolutionary War for 600. From £10,000, he agreed to turn over his plans for the West Point for the fort he commanded. Who is Benedict Arnold? That's correct. So that's $600. I'm going to go with the Revolutionary War for $800. And that's a daily double. I think I'm going to wager 3,000. 30,000 of these German troops were hired to fight by the British. What's the Husseins? What were the Husseins? That's correct, so you got $3,000 for that. I'm going to go for the Revolutionary War for 1,000. He pretended to stab himself with a letter opener as he shouted, "Give me liberty or give me death." Who is Patrick Henry? That's correct. That's $1,000. So now we got two categories left. I think I'm going to go with trios for 200. The occupations of the three men in the tub. What are the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker? That's correct, so that's $200. I'm going to go with trios for 400. And that's another daily double. I think I'm going to wager 2,000. Ginger, America, and well, who are the three wise men? That's correct. That's $2,000. You're doing real good here. I'm going to go with trios for 600. They are the three B's of classical music. Who are Bach, Beethoven, and Brahms? That's correct. So that's $600. I think I'm going to go for trios for 800. The famous last name of brothers L, Jimmy, and him. Who is Ritz? That is correct. So that's $800 right there. Just got. I'm going to go with trios for $1,000. Trios. Pinocchio, Joan Corn, and Donald Duck. What are the three Cavaliers? That's correct. That's $1,000. Now we'll go to our last category, which is sing-alongs for 200. So in this patriotic song, George M. Cohan originally used rags in the title instead of flag. What is your grand old flag? That's correct. Sing-alongs for 400. It seems most fitting when Pearl Bailey asked musical for him to some home. Who is Bill Bailey? That's correct. Now let's go for sing-alongs for 600. The Scottish Song of the Remembrance, sung by an old man inspired by Robert Burns to add to vases. Who is Audia Lane Slane? That's correct, so that's $600. Now we're going to go for sing-alongs for 800. For 800. Publishers thought this 1902 waltz would only sell for 3 months of the year. What is in the good old summertime? That's correct. That's $800. Now we got the last clue. Sing-alongs for $1,000, and then we'll go to Final Jeopardy. Sing-alongs for $1,000. You're going to make it to Final Jeopardy because you can only lose $1,000 if you get this one wrong. Come By Here is the listed transformation of the title of his African song. What is the Came By Ya? That's correct. That's $1,000. Now it is time for Final Jeopardy. And our Final Jeopardy category is going to be TV variety. And our Final Jeopardy answer is she was 16 and he was 18 when they hosted their own hit show. Who is Marie and Donnie Osmond? Donnie and Marie Osmond. Donnie and Marie Osmond, that's correct. How much did you wager? I wagered $5,000. $5,000. We played a great game. And that was the end of the game, the Final Jeopardy. So now it's time we count our money. So we'll count our money right now. We won $26,000 playing Jeopardy. So whenever we play this game again, you're going to be the Jeopardy champion. So we played a great game. So we will show the box to you again. This is the 25th Anniversary Edition Jeopardy board game from 1990. So it's time we closed our camera.